Hello guys, this is another update on the Extermination and Mind Over Psycho Mind. Now, as you know, I said Mind Over Psycho Mind was coming out on Wednesday the 23rd of July. Now it's the 29th, I think, time of recording this. I think it's the 29th. I don't know anymore. But it didn't, because that day I was feeling a bit sick. So I couldn't be able to, film on that day. Our filming schedule being Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Then I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I forgot some of the days of the week, okay? Leave me alone. And, yes, it was trying to remember, what day it was. And it was a Wednesday. I got sick on the Tuesday prior. Yeah. And, today I might be able to do it. Don't hold your breath on that. I might be able to do Mind Over Psycho Mind, but on the Wednesday, I just managed to spend all day in bed, and then on the Thursday, I decided to re-sew Shane's hair. So it's because how Shane's hair used to be, it was drawn on, it was sewn on a bit, but not, it was a bit like that, really. But now I've sewn it, so it's fully down, but not fully, you can still see some of the curls in his hair. But yeah. So it was mainly on Mind Over Psycho Mind, but the Extermination, the whole thing that this channel seems to be about. I love doing the Extermination. I definitely prefer doing the Extermination over Mind Over Psycho Mind. Some of the characters and stuff like that. That was me totally not teasing new characters. So I've got 4 shelves of the Extermination. I've got the main cast on top, main hero, cast I should say. So Dex, Mike, Blaze, Angel, Jackson. That was his name, wasn't it? Jackson. Yeah, Jackson, yeah. And there's a new cast member joining the cast for the Extermination. For the main. That main 5 I just said, Dex, Angel, Blaze, Mike, Jackson. There's going to be a new one joining, being Kelly. Now, Kelly is going to be introduced in Season 5. Or Season 5, Season 6, roughly. I don't know how many seasons there are going to be of the Extermination. But what I do know is, she might play a big part in it. Well, she will if she's joining the main cast. She's going to have a big part with the main cast, but she's also going to have a big part with Chester, Mex, Donnie, Isaac, maybe Jerome if he's still around, Goldie. So if you want, I'll show you all the new characters that are being introduced within the Extermination. I know that'll kind of ruin it, but you don't necessarily know what will happen in the story. So you've seen Mike coming back down from heaven because Cain was spreading lies about Mike to Sarah. And then the episode before was Mike ascending to heaven whilst talking to Blaze, and then Blaze tells, that was the story that I wrote, I think it was in the actual episode. I can't remember, okay? So, Kelly. She's gonna be a big part within the series. I can't say much with Kelly. I really can't say much with Kelly. Now, you know Goldie. She's the one with Isaac. Yeah, I hope you know who Kelly is now. Not Kelly, Goldie. I forgot whatever this guy was. Right, so this character is called the Puzzler. I know for a fact he's been introduced in Season 5. I know that for a fact. Near the end, I think. Episode 6, I think, of Season 5. So here he is, the Puzzler. It's just Deadpool in a, lake from a trouser and glasses, or, ski mask, I think you could call it, in a bowler hat. That's all he is. I think I sort of see it now. So I'll see it now. But yeah, the puzzler. All I can say with the puzzler is he's gonna have a big part with Dex. So he and Dex are gonna have a very interesting part within the series. Can't wait for you guys to see the puzzler in fruition. Because in season 5, episode 6, I'm pretty sure the puzzler will be introduced. So yeah, I hope you guys are gonna like the puzzler as much as I'm gonna enjoy playing him. Next, I got a shelf just of such characters that are gonna take part in the series. So Kelly is on the top shelf, where it's like all the main characters and all that jazz. On the second shelf is like the heaven characters, so Danny, Sarah, Abel, Kane, Adam, Lieutenant. So why didn't I just bring the characters to my bed? Well, that way it'd be easier than me going up and down. Why didn't I just do that? Why couldn't I just do that? That would have been 10 times easier. So, these two other characters, I'm going to do the one from season 5 first, introduced after the puzzler. This is Thanos. Yes, after Squid Game, leave me alone. I recently finished watching all 3 seasons of Squid Game. That was just intense, man. I knew it was going to be intense, but instead of doing the purple hair, I did red hair. Because I thought it looked more nice. I used pen on this. I just found a random chain. And it's not the one from this show, obviously, but it's one for look, I guess you could say. Oh. Blue hair. I know you couldn't really see that, but I thought it'd be nice. I don't know why I thought it'd be nice. Now this character I made yesterday. Yeah, I know you saw the blue hair. Now this character, Vex, is related to Dex and Mex. Now I don't really go into fully, I didn't really fully go deep into Dex and Mex's backstory. But I'll just explain it on this because this is an interview. I'm pretty sure. I'm making this into an interview now. So, Dex and Mex were brothers. Well, they are brothers. I don't know why I'm saying they were brothers. But they're brothers. And Vex, during this point, isn't born. So he's still an egg, you could say. But during one of the episodes, Vex and Dex would meet. I can't say how, but the Extermination is based off a few different series that I've watched, being Shameless, mainly the UK Shameless. I'm pretty sure you know it. Hang on, I'm watching season 6 of Shameless. So this series of Shameless, not season 6, but the entirely series of Shameless, 1 through 11 of the UK, is what the Extermination is about. Like some of the writing styles and some of the stuff that happens are based off of Shameless. The other series is Family Guy. Pretty sure you know it. I've been watching Family Guy for years, and I thought it'd be nice to have a series that's kind of like Family Guy and Shameless. Another series that the Extermination is based on is Gotham. So of Jerome and Isaac. I got that from Jerome and Jeremiah, but it's not Jerome and Isaac Valeska. Now, their dad, Crypto, doesn't have a last name, and that will mean that Jerome and Isaac don't have a last name. But the only one that really does have a last name is the Puzzler. Now, the Puzzler's real identity is Edward Jones. Now, Dex doesn't know that Edward Jones is the Puzzler. I can't dive into what Dex thinks, what happened to Edward Jones. It would just take Dex and the puzzlers or I should say Edward, because someone else said it. It will take up until Dex and Edward's interaction for him to find out what truly happened to Edward, if you get what I'm saying. And then Vex is entirely based off of Bertram from Family Guy. Now, Bertram is my favourite character from Family Guy. Ever since I first saw him, he has always been my favourite. Like, not Stewie, not Quagmire, not Brian, not Peter, not Lois, not Chris, not Cleveland, not Joe. Like, none of them. Just, like, it was... My list always went Bertram, Stewie, Carter, Quagmire, and Peter. I don't know why I like Carter, to be fair. He's just funny, man. I love the... That's who Crypto's kind of based off, you know. Carter Peterson. Anyway. So Vex is based off of Bertram. Which when Vex is introduced in his debut, you'll see. But he's not going to get 3 episodes like Bertram did. I'm going to make sure not to do that mistake. What did they give him 3 episodes, man? They should have done more. Another series is, of course, Has Been a Tale. Because of, like, some of the names and that. Like, not names, like, yeah, names, yeah. So, like, how Adam acts, how Sarah acts, how Danny acts, how Lieutenant acts, how Abel acts, how Kane acts. So I got there's multiple series of Shameless, Family Guy, Gotham, Has Been a Tale, and then it's also kind of based on American Dad as well. Like, not really writing style, but like how I've like depicted. I don't think that's even the right word. How I've like come up with the Extermination. So those 5 series of Shameless, Family Guy, Gotham, Has Been a Tale, and American Dad. Those 5 series make up the Extermination. If you gotta think about it, it's just kind of like Francine. Not really, because you haven't seen her yet, but like how I'm gonna write her, like how I write Kelly, will like make you think of Francine. Now, I'm gonna do like, I don't know what I'm gonna do this, but like my favorite episodes like I've ever wrote for the Extermination, like has been released. I don't know what about like True You, where Dex sees who Isaac truly is. So obviously Jerome with the gas. Another thing that is based on Gotham. Don't know if you remember, but when like Gordon and Jerome was on like the rooftop and Jerome was hanging on the pipe and saying, I'm an idea, I'm more than a man, I'm an idea, a philosophy, and I'll live on amongst the shadows within Gotham's discontent. So obviously after Jerome died, Jeremiah went back to his labyrinth. I don't know why I'm explaining this, or it's not my series. So Jeremiah went back to his labyrinth and then like found a box from Wayne Enterprises. It turns out it was a Jack-in-the-Box from Jerome with insanity gas inside spraying Jeremiah. Then in that old corpse, Jeremiah and Bruce think that Jerome's still alive because obviously Jerome's cult are like dug Jerome's body and like coughing out of the grave and just took it to the GCPD and started banging the GCP door with Jerome's coffin whilst Jerome's body is still inside. So I kind of heavily based that episode off of that old corpse, and that's entertainment, I think, in one. So I did 2 episodes from Gotham in one, but the actual episode itself was short. I don't think I could actually do a long form episode of The Extermination nor Mind Over Psycho Mind. Like, I couldn't do like Shameless length episodes or Family Guy length episodes or American Dad length episodes or Has Been a Tale length episodes, and then especially not Gotham length episodes, because Gotham and Shameless have like roughly around the same length of like watch time, being like roughly around 45 minutes to an hour. So I couldn't really do that with both series because I could not have the patience to film for about 45 minutes. I barely managed this 14 minutes. But yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes to film. One of my least favorites was like, it's actually 2 of them. Season 1, episode 6, The Meeting. Now, I'm pretty sure you remember when Mex and Mike were fighting that scene, and the camera decided to fall It's because the tripod, like from a scene prior, like it was facing down like that. Like it was facing down, so like you can see like we're gonna do like Mex here, so like hang on. So pretend like Mex is speaking like this isn't his voice, it's just like a nice thing fell down. I'm gonna have to glue that on. Yeah, I'll do that now. Because I can't be bothered to sew it on. And the next best thing is a glue stick. I could use my hot glue gun, but I've got a hot glue stick trapped in the hot glue gun. I can't get it out. So I have to use my glue stick. Gotta be in there. Don't. You don't want to know, guys. It's just me being a weirdo. Yeah, that will do. One simple job for a glue stick. If you can't be bothered to sew, just use a glue stick. So I do. That's what I did with John's hair, really. Like his newer hair now. Like I've sewn red hair onto Jerome, and it looks brilliant, man. You know, I'll show you. I was keeping Jerome's new look until he returns, but I just have to show you guys his new hair. So this is Jerome now. I remember how crappy his hair was like throughout season 1, season 2, and a bit of season 3. Like, think of Jerome's hair before he died. No, this is it now. Now this part here was the part that I glued on, so I couldn't be bothered to sew it on like the rest of the hair. The rest of the hair is just sewn on throughout black thread. Same with Thanos. He had black stitches. But with Vex, it was blue stitches. But then with this, it was dark red stitches. So I did a bit of everything, really. So then that would mean I've done 4 characters with like not actual hair, but these are wigs. I just found like random wigs and just cut it all off. Just sewn it, like, not even that, cause like, right, so, for Drum's return, I've got something planned. That's all I can say for now, but bye-bye.